Hey, what's up, everyone? I want to go ahead and provide you some great information, especially with some of the resources you can take advantage of right now, like right now, with the CARES Act that is taking place right now to help small business, especially in this financial crisis. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to my screen and show you where to look at for more further information and much more. Now, of course, you do have to fill out the application on your own, but I'm just want to show you where to look so you can be able to access these resources, because there's a lot of things going on and a lot of people are wondering, like, where can I get access to this money that they're saying is acting much more. So I want to go ahead and resolve that right now in this little quick video. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So let's see, hopefully everything goes pretty good. Share, we're going live. Okay. Alrighty, so as you can see right now, I'm on the U.S. Department of Treasury. So I wanted to start here so that I can build up and explain everything kind of like in a step. You can go in your own kind of pathway, but I want to go in a way so it all makes sense. So I'm on the main website of the U.S. Department of the Treasury. And of course, this is the main headlines. You see how the department is taking action in this crisis. Of course, you see the social media things like that. Of course, talking more about COVID-19 and much more. But the first thing that's going to hit you is this little part right here. For small business seeking direct relief of COVID-19, click here to learn more about the Paycheck Protection Loan. So starting off from this website right here on hometreasury.gov, you can already find information. Of course, it's Twitter and things like that. But at the top, you automatically get this little headline right here. So if I click this, you will have access to all these different PDFs that will break down things like in detail that help you understand a lot more for like see a system for small businesses. So you have is explaining the Paycheck Protection Program powered as a millions of Americans. Basically, they're saying what they're pretty much providing. But there's a thing that I want to show you right now. So each of these PDFs is going to help explain things in detail. So we have from top line overview of the program, you can click here. So of course you can do all this on your own time, but the main thing I want to show you is where these PDFs. So if I click here, for example, on this one, you will see, let's see if you can open up my computer, do the works. Hope you can see it. So see if I click here, will it load for me? Come on. Because all these PDFs provide great information. See, boom. See, each of these PDFs goes a full detail. So as you can see at the top, Small Business Paycheck Protection Program gives you a brief on explanation of that. Fully forgiven. Must keep employees. It shows right now is going over the details and things, when to apply, how to apply. This is the Paycheck Protection Program. And then you have all the additional links below. We're back up out of this. And let's see, of course, if you're a lender, you have your information, things like that. Look at this, the bar application form for the protection loan. Then they give you an example of what the actual application looks like. So you can look at this on your own time. And then go a little bit more. Then you have, if you borrow, more information can be found here. And then it has the protection program, information for the borrowers who are borrowing the money, when can I apply, how, who can apply, and things like that, all these different guidelines. So they done a very good job of explaining in detail when it comes to this, especially for this paycheck protection loans. So I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna go to a Forbes article real quick. And of course you can, you don't see the video, so you can, copy and type this up at your own time. But the newly available CARES Act loans, 10 things small businesses need to know. And I want to show you this article so that you can go back to it a later time and read it and take your time with it. But basically, the federal government has recently enacted two pieces of legislation to help small business weather the COVID-19 crisis, including the CARES, which is the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, passed on March 25th, which provides billions of dollars in business administration loans to help out businesses going through this crisis so they can stay afloat. So this is definitely, and it goes and explain a little bit more. And this is what I want to hit on right here. You have two different ones. You have the economic injury disaster loans, formerly known as the EIDL, and then you have the paycheck protection loan. So we were earlier on the website, we were talking about the protection loans and things like that. And then, of course, if you have any kind of confusion, make sure you read the PDFs because they go in detail of explaining all of this so that you're aware. So quick 10 things, okay, like if you are a business owner under 500 employees, you are considered a small business. That is just facts. Now, I know a lot of people have like their egos and things like that. Oh, I don't own a small business. According to this, if you have less than 500 employees, you are considered a small business. So keep that in mind when you're applying for these different things. And then you have basically, this is the loan that will fall up there. Interest rates, as you can see right here, much more to, you can there's automatic 1 year deferment to one repayment. So they offer all these different things. Here's the thing that I was talking about in my post on Facebook. So when you apply for the EIDL loan, you fill out your application because there's two different ones. You have the economic injury disaster loan, and you have a paycheck protection loan for the employees and things like that. But this one right here, if you fill it out correctly, and you can request a $10,000 grant for working capital. And I got to put emphasis on this. Don't forget to check the box requesting the grant. I'm going to say that again. Don't forget to check the box requesting a grant, because when you found this application, I saw earlier, it says it's going to probably take about 2 hours to complete. But if you fill out this application, do it well, and you get the funds, you'll be well deserved for it. And then you have all this other information, filed for $10 million, and go a little bit more detail, explaining a little bit more here. A portion of the loan is not forgiven. As you can see, interest rates 1%. SBA is waiving previous requirements to make it easier for people to apply and things like that. So I'm gonna allow you to look at this article in your own time, but I want to kind of like give you to that real quick. Now, if you go to the official SBA.gov, basically the U.S. Small Business Administration, you will have a lot more. It's right here, as you can see on the front page. You're talking about COVID-19 small business guidance and loan resources. So if you click right here, learn more, it's going to open up a different page. As you can see, next, COVID-19 small business guidance and loans resources, all different great content and things like that. Now, I'm going to let y'all go through all these other different links on your spare time. There's a lot of different resources. We can go all day, but I want to go ahead and go straight to this part right here, coronavirus funding options. So you can click here to learn more about the available SBA loan and debt relief options and things like that. We're going to go ahead and click right on here because this is where I want to bring you to. And it's going to bring you to this page right here, relief options. This is where you're going to basically be able to get the applications so you can hopefully get the resources that you need to go through this crisis. So as I scroll down, you're going to see a different couple of options. You have the Paycheck Protection Program, and it gives a nice little brief description. This loan program provides loan forgiveness for retaining employees. That's the reason why I said earlier in this video, for employees by temporarily expanding the traditional SBA loan programs. So money, if you have employees, you know, they got to keep getting their paychecks and things like that. You know, they have this just for you. Now, here's the EIDL loan in advance thing I was talking about, 10K. This loan will provide up to $10,000 of economic relief to businesses that are currently experiencing temporary difficulties. This is what I was talking about, where you got to make sure you file everything correctly for that chance to get the $10,000 grant. Of course, you have also the SBA Express Bridge loans enable small businesses who currently have business relations. So if you already had a relationship with them before, you can of course do this. And then this is also to provide financial to small businesses during the pandemic with the debts and interest rates and things like that. So you can check each one of these options out on your own time. But I'm just gonna click this one real quick as we come to a wrap up for this video, because my main focus is to show you where you can actually apply for this, because you see it all over the news and TV networks, much more, that they get pushing all this money out, they're printing money and things like that and giving more resources to businesses. But people are like, where is it at? And I'm showing you that through the actual official websites. So you have the economic injury disaster loan, mercy in advance. Of course, you have all this $10,000 and much more. The overview, who's eligible and things like that. Which reminds me, earlier I showed you the PDFs. So in one of those documents, they break down in pieces what is going to actually make you reach eligibility to get this financial resources and much more. So make sure you take your time and read all the PDFs so you can be prepared when you get ready to do this. So they give you a brief little thing about the eligibility right here. But when you want to actually start trying to get access to this loan, you want to click get help after disaster rate. Let me see, hold on. Here we go. It says to apply for the COVID-19 injury, you want to click right here. So when you click right here, boom, as you can see, the injury and disaster loan applications. Now, of course, I'm not going to fill out all this information, but I just wanted to show you where to go so you can start filling out this application and take advantage of these resources before it is all gone, because it is first come, first serve. So make sure you, like, when you're reading all this, make sure you have all your documents and information like that, so you can take your time and actually get yourself in the best position to get the money and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop sharing my video and come back to me. So hopefully I was able to provide you a lot of great information. Of course, with all these links, there's a lot more valuable information there with the PDFs and things like that. They break it down step by step, all the requirements, what they're looking for, and much more. There's tons of information on there. I could have went hours on this one video, but I just wanted to make something quick and show you the links of where you need to go to, so that you, if you decide to, you can get access to the cash you deserve to get through all of this. So I hope that you enjoyed this quick little video, and stay encouraged, keep your head up, and remember to take it to the next level.